edition of Shit Talking. I am your host, the one, joined by my panel of hosts. Give it up for your man, Young Yoda. Yeah.
My mellow.
His master and the super fish blaster. Super fish. Your man Truth.
What it do, baby? The United States of America. What it do?
Praise him.
Call me if you want to know the truth.
If you want to know the truth, hit that man. What's going on, gentlemen?
Oh, shit, man.
We're back. Saturday, though.
Man.
What's happening?
Saturday.
Can we give it up for another Saturday? You gotta clap. If your hands are full, you ain't gonna be able to clap. Give it up for another Saturday.
Shit.
How y'all doing out there, man? Welcome back to another edition.
In
We
these
hope your
divided
Saturday
states of America.
is as good as our Saturday in these divided states of America. And what's going on, gentlemen? Holla at me, your man Truth. What's going on with you?
Man,
What's changing? What's banging in your
fucking cars, man. I just want to let the divided states of America. If you out there, man, you got a car, take care of that motherfucker. You don't want to sit and wait like I did. I could admit, wait to try to fix something when the shit break down. Do your maintenance on that motherfucker all the time. You don't want to be on the side of the road, fucking in your car break down. It's just your livelihood, your transportation. That's how you make your paper gag work. Take care of the cars, man. Take that extra $40 and get your oil changed. Go get a tire, get your AC checked, get your shit serviced, man. These cars, especially you need it for work. Because, man, I'm telling you, you're going to be out a whole lot of money like I was. Damn, then just the past week or 2 weeks, I just spent like $1,400 to $1,500 on cars, man.
Can you share with the people what happened? What happened to your car, man?
The first car, man, the wifey car, man, shit. Her shit started shaking and baking, man, like a fucking not a gasket, but the injector fucked all up. Probably, I don't know, from bad gas,
The
CO2 sensor. It shakes when you set it still. I got a light or something. And the white car, the Sport Edge I got too. It was worse. Bad. And I would tell my pops I'm driving. He gets it in with it. He said, baby, when I'm driving it drives pretty good, but when I stop, it just shakes. All that time we was shaking, he was stirring gas inside this damn
piston.
The piston was getting heated up. Something something like that. So I spent that money. Next thing you know, that piston blew a hole to that goddamn oil pan. Oil already got done with it.
Shot out like a bullet. He said that.
Boom!
Yeah.
And smoke it. Boom! Could blew your engine up.
Right.
Gasoline mixed too.
I was thinking, that's why I asked you.
I'm like, shit. So if you see that check engine light on, if your car's shaking while you at a light something and you got your foot on the brake and it's shaking, you got the check engine light on, you smelling any fumes, don't drive that motherfucker. Go get that motherfucker checked. Check
Was you seeing smoke?
I was seeing smoke in the beginning that made me, then I got in the sugar. That's when I parked it, but my dad kept jumping back up in it. I told him, don't get in that car. Get in that cup, and he kept doing it. So he just made the problem worse. No, I had happened with wifey. Wifey was in. It was driving good. I drove. We were to go fix some other shit on it. It was driving good. Next thing you know, boom! The piston
got heated up.
Whatever piston. I'm not a mechanic, but that piston blew.
Right.
Yeah. So
what's going on?
that's my.
You have that money in that car. Take care of your car, especially being out here in Arizona.
Take care of your car,
summertime.
Take care of your car.
You know what I mean? Damn sure don't get stuck on the side of the road in Arizona when you caught up. Fist Blaster, holler at the people. Divided States of America. What's going on in your day, man? It's Saturday. How your week was?
The week was good, I didn't get in the gym like I wanted to. I had other shit going on, but I've been doing good with my eating. I haven't got out of control.
The most important part,
I agree.
If you can regulate that, I think you'll see results faster. You see results faster when you can regulate what you eat, for sure.
Right. And another thing I did, Divided States of America, I stopped drinking them goddamn Mike Hards. I know y'all seen me with them every episode, knocking them back, all that bullshit sugar. You know what I'm saying? I took my brother's advice, started drinking just water, just regular water, maybe some soda water, no calories, you know what I'm saying, with a little lemon on it. Yeah, that's my drink now, so praise God.
Is it called seltzer water or soda water?
It's called
I can see soda on it.
Soda water.
Yeah, soda water. Yeah,
You know
but it
what
ain't
I'm
got no calories.
Basically
It's
carbonated
just
water, baby.
water.
It's just basically carbonated water.
With
you know
some
what I'm
lemon
saying?
squeeze or some lime
Yeah.
squeeze.
That shit pretty good.
Man, that shit is right.
Well, it keeps all that sugar. You're getting a shot dose of sugar with a lot of that, Mike. So
Right.
it's a lot of sugar. And then alcohol turns into sugar.
Right.
And then you giving yourself a straight torpedo of sugar.
Right.
With more alcohol combined with more sugar. You know what I mean? It's just like, you do that a couple of times a week, you really beating your little kidneys down.
So we should be seeing some good results from that.
Well, that's great. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about.
We're going to tune back in next week and see what it do.
Man, watch the progress. Let's give it up for progress.
Progress, baby.
Young Yoda.
Progress, baby.
Galaxies. Talk to me, man. What's going on in your week, brother?
Right now I got,
In the divided states.
it's weird.
Uh-oh.
Gonzo-rella.
Gonzo-rella.
Y'all know the Muppets.
Oh, Gonzo. Yeah,
What about
What about Gonzo? He died?
Don't tell me he's
Gonzo wanna wear a dress now.
I'm finna say that.
They put the Gonzo in
Man, don't
the
take the Gonzo like that, man. The little Muppet baby. Say, well, he was a weirdo.
Oh.
They didn't know what he was, though.
They putting him in a
Gonzo in
dress?
a dress.
He found out what he was, because they never knew what planet he came from. They never knew what
Well,
Gonzo
they
was.
found out he
No
was an
shit.
alien. He's an alien.
He's an alien, yeah.
They
but-
found out that he's actually from another planet.
Wait a minute,
He's a
wait a minute.
Gonzo.
Y'all knew this?
Gonzo's been from they came to get him
I
one
didn't
time
know
and he
that.
didn't go back with him.
For real?
Did you see that episode, Dan?
Cut that shit.
I cannot make it up, bro.
I didn't see that
He's
episode.
an
man.
alien.
But he fell in love with a hen.
Bro, okay, y'all got to take it. This is fucking me
He's in love
up.
with a chicken.
I remember Gonzo.
Yes.
But what show is we even talking about?
The Muppet Babies.
The
The
Muppets.
Muppets.
Period. The
The
Muppets.
Muppets. But it was the
That's right.
baby.
The babies
That's what
came
makes
after.
that's what makes it even
Well,
worse.
the
It was
babies came after.
That's what made it even
The
worse.
Muppets, yeah.
That they
Then
put
they
it,
did Muppet
put
Babies.
it in a dress.
Dress on the
Kermit,
Yeah.
Kermit now.
On
Then
baby
Baby
baby.
Gonzo, Fozzie. All these were Muppets. You know what I'm saying? The two old guys.
Bro, I didn't watch that show.
The
that much.
arrow, the eagle with the beak.
With the beat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. These were all Muppets.
Yeah.
But
They put
Yeah.
it in a dress and they putting it on PBS, so you can so all your
You already-
children.
All
You
your
know what?
children to see this, huh?
Yeah,
You
so
already
they
have
feel
time.
like they want to put on the dress. Hey, let's give them that choice. Let's open their mind to the Pandora's box.
Right.
They opens
Right.
up that box to see what you can see.
it definitely
Way
is. I
early,
mean,
Yeah.
it's just moving
From
away
birth.
from. You know what it already is, though.
That's what
You know, you know who controls multimedia.
Yeah.
You know who controls it. So they're moving along with the agenda of the fallen, man.
Moving right along, huh?
The agenda of the fallen, woman.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, y'all ain't
Because
got-
almost, well,
weird.
I'm just saying, you're reversing anything that's natural.
We're taking something that, you know what I'm saying?
It's
I
not
agree.
natural.
I agree.
I'm not. You know what? Divided States of America.
They're taking everything and trying to switch it up.
You know-
Oh.
You know, you mess around and say that.
They stole the
Reverse it.
rainbow.
They stole the rainbow. Man,
Yeah,
I seen
they're
a
gonna
pretty
put that
rainbow.
tight.
I seen a pretty
You
one.
seen
Man,
one?
that
Across
girl was
the line.
pretty.
Was it-
And I thought about my brother. I said, man, I like that.
Was it in
That
high
was nice.
definition? It was in
It
high
was in high
definition.
def.
Oh.
It was nice,
I
bro.
love me a rainbow.
I said, that is nice, man, you know. I sat there, looked at, thought about God and, you know, his how powerful he is. And, you know,
And the intention of the rainbow.
and the intention of the rainbow, man. I
Beautiful
said, wow.
thing, man.
Here's the
I
thing
said,
about
wow.
it, man.
And then I
Choice.
said, but I can't really like it, can I? Or should I? Can I like it or can't I
Yeah,
like it?
you
If you
can.
post it,
bro.
what people gonna think?
Huh?
That's
If
what
you
got
post
you.
it,
I
what
don't
people
Man,
gonna
you're
think?
gonna be being yourself if you post.
I wouldn't care.
My thing is, you already know what it signifies.
For sure.
It shouldn't matter. But my thing is, people what people see.
It had to be a double. It had to be a double rainbow for me to post it because I was
You know what I'm
concerned
saying?
about what y'all might think. You know, not really.
You know.
Whatever.
That's
Anyway,
what's
what
going on.
else?
What's on your mind, bro?
Man, you know, it's a crazy mixed up world, but we still here in it. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know, just floating down this river of life, trying to be a better me. That's all I'm on. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to walk in some real
what are you
serious
doing?
shit.
What are you doing, bro, to become a better you?
You know, a lot of fasting, man.
Fasting,
dog.
Hey,
Fasting is good.
I'm trying to do, you
bro,
know,
doing that
phone
intermittent fasting,
on
bro, how many
everything.
hours are you
On
up to?
everything.
How
on
many
everything.
hours are you
I went
fasting a day?
16 today.
16.
Yeah, I broke it with some oatmeal and some apples, a couple of raisins, with it. I didn't use no butter. That was hard for me, but I didn't use it. But I didn't use no sugar either. I just sweetened it with some raisins. Do some raisins in there, half an apple. You know what I mean? A little cinnamon. A little cinnamon, and man, ate that shit up. And I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to stay on that. I mean, you gotta have your health above everything first.
Right.
It's gonna get scandalous out here soon. So you either gonna have to be able to run or fight. So.
Right.
You better prepare yourself.
You better be ready.
Right. Prepare yourself. Either run or fight. Yeah.
Full episodes on YouTube.
Yeah. So that's what I've been on.
Like, share, subscribe. Shit talking.
Don't play with yourself.
Don't play with yourself.
What's going on, gentlemen? What's happening in you? Is there anything
I want to bring up. This is a very important subject topic I want to bring up. It's called life insurance.
Life insurance.
If you don't have it, get it. Do your research. Find out what's best for you. I ain't trying to say make somebody rich off your demise, but at least get some life insurance, or at least cover your funeral. Therefore, your family won't be on the side of the road doing car washes. And some of these, do your research for real. Look at some of these policies, because sometimes they have up to 6 months, 6 months to a year to even pay out. And nobody ain't trying to keep their loved ones on ice that long. So, you know what I'm saying? So get something, do your research that pays out instantly. Do that transaction. Do your research, find out a life insurance plan, and get some. You know what I'm saying? You waste. You know, people, if you waste anywhere from $100 every 2 weeks to $30 a week, whatever, that could be some life insurance. You think about yourself.
Don't be a burden. Don't be a burden on the people.
How old do you think a person should be before they start thinking about life insurance?
I say they should be 16.
16. Start thinking about life insurance at 16.
Some parents should have life insurance on their
children. Right.
Yes.
Because of how reckless we live.
Yeah. So what's going, a lot of shit that's going on now, you should get life insurance on your baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, because it's some real shit out there. You don't know, especially with this pandemic and shit.
As worried as I did my mama. My mama used to worry. She needed life insurance on me and my brother.
Real talk, man.
Yeah, because young people don't think about life like older people.
Right, no doubt.
They don't think about tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't give a damn about no casket.
No
casket. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, but you know, I found out, man, a lot of the young ones, man, passed, and they wasn't, the parents wasn't ready. They had to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Raise it,
money,
GoFundMe. We ain't knocking GoFundMe.
No, we ain't knocking GoFundMe. What you got? Dude, but you know, you can save a lot of that stress. I might need some help
one day divided States of America. Shit, you know.
Yeah,
show me a GoFundMe out there.
GoFundMe.
All I'm trying to say is,
but I think it's good to just have the coverage. If you can spend money out there on $60 on fast food every week, whatever the case, you can possibly look into some research and get yourself some life insurance. I seen it today when I was driving in. It was hot out there, and people out there trying to raise money for a loved one. So I say, hey, it's good to even ask your children, you got life insurance? Ask your boys, your family, get some life insurance.
It ain't nothing wrong. It's almost like it's a taboo situation, because nobody want to think
about that.
People think about they dying. If I get life insurance, not saying I'm about to die. No, I'm just saying that you could.
Right.
And you know what? I'm coming to the life insurance
lady. Everybody know that.
And the life insurance lady, me and wife was sitting down and talking to her. They gave her more money than they gave me, because the job that I have, since I'm a transporter driving the cars, they said it's more likely for me to pass first, because I'm on that well like that. That's crazy. They said, I said, well, what about her? How come she ain't getting the? How come she? I said, well, she passed away. But I get this. They said, more than likely, you might pass first. Because of the jobs. But she's sitting down at work, and I'm on that road.
It increases your chances.
So it's the risk. So if you got one of them risk-taking jobs, you know, you can still get insured, but you know what I'm saying, it might be a little more. But most important thing is get something at least cover the burial, the funeral, and all that.
Right. The occupation does put a lot on it.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to talk about something, man. I'm sure
with the divided states. Talk to them.
I'm sure Snip, Young Yoda knows something about this. Well, man, what is this hurricane that just happened? Ida? Is that the name?
In Louisiana?
In where?
Louisiana.
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 You gotta get that clear frame on. You gotta talk like the name.
Man, they say kinfolk.
No, that's not my name.
They say it was pretty bad, man, and I was
Wasn't
noticing
it a 4?
Huh?
Wasn't it a 4?
Was it a 4? I don't know what it was, but what the point I'm getting at is that it washed up, man. I'm hearing it washed up a bunch of like
dead bodies.
No, live animals.
Wow.
Or gators. You know what I'm saying? I heard about this lady. This old couple was in their home. The old man heard something, went downstairs where the water is, and the wife heard him getting attacked. Come downstairs to see him being attacked by a gator.
Shit.
Yeah, in the water. You know what I'm saying? And the gator killed him and took the body somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple other videos where some people had just came out their house and there was gators in the water just sitting there waiting for a motherfucker to...
Well, I'm not too familiar with the landscape, but I think they do got gators naturally out there because they about to go.
They do, but they wash them all inshore. But they wash them all in land. They wash them in land. Cause some of them crawl out there.
The house though, yeah.
It's coming for them to crawl out and come in the public.
And
it is coming for them to crawl out too and be spotted in people's yards just because their habitat is being encroached upon.
Yeah, your whole world is having unusual weather effects.
Pushing Mother Nature in closer.
And they got the HARP effect, where they can control the weather in certain situations.
I saw a doc on that.
Yeah, I don't know how big they could cause, how big of a situation they could cause, but I know they could cause a situation.
Yeah, I believe they could cause a situation as big as a hurricane. Yeah. They might be able to manipulate, elements to force the water right up on the land.
It's a lot of technology they got, they won't let us in.
Oh, they definitely not gonna let. I'm just saying. The more asleep you are, the better. Because
wake up! Spike Lee been telling you for a long time.
They don't want you to wait because there are some that believe they are manipulating. I totally wouldn't doubt the United States of America.
Absolutely.
Because that's always been man's problem.
Trust them, man.
That's always been man's problem. They want to be God.
Expectation.
They want to control everything. They don't even want it out of their control.
And they do it.
If the wind blows, they want to know why the wind blows.
They want
to know why does it blow.
Or they want to have pushed it.
Why can't you see it? I'm just saying they want to break it down.
And how can I control it?
Yes, they explore it so they can get in and take advantage of it.
So that they can manipulate it and wreak havoc on the people. That's all it is.
And I heard they want to put weapons in space.
Yeah.
Why do you want to put weapons in space?
Now that's what I wanted to talk about.
They're thinking about aliens.
Because there's some people that believe there is no space. That NASA is just a symbol of the serpent. It's all demonic, and this is a flat Earth. I just shift gears because we started talking about space.
We do that.
There's a lot of flat Earth conspiracies that believe there is no outer space. There's a firmament. There's a dome. They can't even get anything up there in the outer space.
Do you believe this?
It's just the doctrine.
I don't believe the dome.
It is, but I don't personally believe it because there's writings on the wall by ancient people. As a matter of fact, the ancient Sumerians, they have writings on their walls depicting the same thing that we see in our recordings of what's out in the world. This was like one of the first civilizations. This is back in them days. This is what they recorded on their walls. You know what I'm saying? Other than they have 9 planets in the same places that we see them today, but they don't. I think they have a 10th planet on theirs, and I think they call it, what is it?
For them people that believe this is a dome, what do you think the moon is?
They think it rolls around us like a clock. The sun and the moon. They say it rolls around like a clock.
So where's the space then? Or where they at? Where are they located? Inside the dome too?
Inside the dome. Look it up on you can Google it. Flat Earth theorists. They believe that the Earth is sitting on pillars.
Well, one thing for
They
sure,
put the pillar
I know
shit
the sun goes up and down, so
They said the sun
it
doesn't
can't go around like a clock.
I'm just saying, there's flat Earth theory. Just Google it. I've been checking it out, and I'm like,
They
You
have-
know, back
they
in
have
the day, they have maps
Cool
that
little,
you know
they have
back in
some
the
cool
day.
little arguments.
Well, back in the day, they pull out all these maps of the ancient world and how they always believed it was flat. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't see the
that's why.
I believe that the
actually
flat is a flat
And that
rock,
water
but it's
always
a rock
finds
with hills and dips and
water always finds its level. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all leveled out in a dome, and there's no water running out.
Definitely time.
How's the
will
world
definitely
spinning at
tell.
1,000 miles an hour?
But we ain't feeling it.
And it ain't no water. And what's keeping the water contained if it's spilling that
The
fast?
gravity.
But they say gravity, all that NASA made, all that. That's what they think.
Well, tell them to jump off
It's
that
crazy.
Where they
I'm just
float.
saying.
Yeah.
No, they're not
See,
gonna
people
float.
don't believe in science.
They're gonna science it. You're gonna fall right down and bust
And what they
yourself
call? Yeah,
up,
I'm saying,
man.
what would they call that?
It's just a doctrine. It just made
You
me
fell
think
off the
about
cliff.
that.
Yeah.
When my man Fifth Blaster was talking about them
Right.
in outer
Yeah.
space, they have them right. I think
Can I-
they already have weapons.
Can I switch another
They want
gear?
to control everything.
Can I switch another gear?
Let's do it.
Lights have scared
Shares.
To the
the ride.
Now,
Now,
you already hit that thing.
Like, share,
On a personal opinion, do you guys think that it's wise to bring children? I know people still gonna have it in this pandemic time. People out there, or you think they should practice more birth control nowadays and during this time? But
Let me speak.
I know people still gonna be out there screwing and bumping and bumping. I ain't saying get ready to screwing and bumping and bumping.
Right,
But
right.
I think I think they should be a little more cautious in bringing children in.
I think I would agree with you a little more than I should actually, because if the world felt like me, then we wouldn't have no more children. I'm gonna be honest. Shit, bro.
The world wouldn't have
If
no
the
more-
world
The
felt
world, I
like
said
me,
the world too. I agree with the
we
world.
wouldn't have no more children. Because I agree, this world is wicked, bro.
Oh, wow.
To have a child and bring a child into
I
this.
say cruel.
It is. I agree, and I understand that it's the way I feel is wrong. I understand that it's not right. It ain't for everybody. I won't say it's wrong, but I'll say it again. If everybody felt like me, we wouldn't have no more children. Because this world is wicked, bro. To have a child and bring it into this wicked system, you are basically bringing yourself heartache. And hardship. You understand that this child is going to go through a lot. You done went through a lot. You done seen him go through a lot. She done went through so much.
Your grandparents and their parents.
And we are bringing our children into this
a failing system.
man.
And ask
Man,
yourself.
can we clap for that? I don't want to clap for that. No, hold on, man.
So y'all think life is not getting better for each generation?
Right.
No.
That's what I think. I think
No.
it's worse.
Totally agree.
No.
I disagree.
No,
It
I don't.
depends on what population you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna hear
Now,
this.
since we're talking about the world,
Yes.
people
On that subject.
people of melanated flavor
Okay.
are a majority in the world. Now, there's a people that have power but are not the majority of the world,
Okay.
and their population is dwindling
Okay.
due to the abortion laws. So they're trying to erase those laws so they can have more babies. But the people of melanated descent, since we connected to the earth, we just populating the earth. We doing things that's natural.
Okay.
Now, when you have a structure that's meant to put people down, but they're being run by a minority class of people, that's dwindling, and the minorities majority with people of melanated flavor is rising. So they are coming up with different tactics to make it harder to make us not want the melanated people
To
not want to
produce?
produce, but for them to produce. They making laws that they can't even have abortions.
so they can continue to grow.
Yeah.
And make it hard for the
So you're saying that? So you're saying
minority.
So are you saying that the wickedness of this world is by design? Wait. By design to keep the melanated people from reproducing, because we understand that's way too deep.
So
And they could possibly be erased.
So do you think it's?
I think the wickedness.
It's a genetic survival thing.
I'm gonna lean more so toward what the Bible teaches on this one. The world is just we can't stop it. This world is ran by Satan. This is his realm.
It rains.
I know the Lord says, Lord forbid you have to flee.
And it's just going to get worse and worse.
You have to flee with child when it's time to.
But Satan does not work alone. Satan has a
It's
team.
a system.
Yes. He is created.
Check this out.
And since the people that he has given the power to run the system are the minority, because only the minority of people will want to do some shit like that.
Because I say
the majority of people don't even concern themselves with that.
I say
unless they're unless it's brought to them.
This is why you have an elite.
I say the money. I call them the money heads.
Because they know it's ludicrous.
The money heads?
The money heads, the one with all the money, basically what you're saying. The one got the power, the one running the money.
Yeah.
They're blind. They're blind. Because if they don't believe that it reigns with the just as well as the unjust, or the rich or the poor, we all will be affected by whatever this world brings. They can't keep it from them. Even they can try as hard as they fucking want to keep themselves from. They still gonna get it. It's still gonna get in.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Nature's a motherfucker. You can't run from it. When that water comes up, it comes up.
Which is why they're trying to control nature, such as the weather.
Yeah.
When that tornado hits,
because they want to be able to control.
We got hurricanes and just flash floods. We got flash floods in the desert. We're a little oasis Phoenix in the desert. But it's flooding. New York is flooding.
It hits you. I don't care where
in
you
the
at.
summer.
You don't care if you in South Africa, you in the Keys of Florida.
Weather manipulation.
Right.
At the end of the day, man is going to try to perverse everything that God naturally made.
I just say, y'all think they should practice
They're going to try to make it artificial and put a patent on it.
Birth control.
Especially those who don't believe in the theory of God.
I'm telling you, man.
Birth control up. I think you should. Don't use abortion as a birth control. It sucks. Some people do it.
I say self-control up.
Self-control up.
Try to keep yourself.
I heard Plan B popping now. I heard Plan B popping.
Well, what's the side effects of it though?
Hey,
they said
no baby.
No.
Sterilizer.
Would you use
no baby?
Sterilizer.
I'm just saying the way this world going now.
For me or for a man or a woman?
Man can't use
for a woman.
No, for a woman, no. Sterilizing them women.
I'm saying if you. Now
I would suggest any woman.
We get it. No, I'm asking you a question.
Abstinence is
I'm gonna
the
set
best.
this. If you copulated, is that the word?
Yes.
If you copulated in a woman and
Skeet.
if you skeet in a woman and there's a possible. Are you willing to do the Plan B, or is it just you just don't have enough?
Let the chips fall where they may.
If I am irresponsible enough to skeet in her,
There you go.
then no, I don't want her to take no Plan B pill. Because now we're playing Russian roulette. We already know
you want to give yourself 50 lashes?
You know what I'm saying? We already. I'm just saying. You need to go in prepared already. Come on. It's not that serious.
Think before you leave.
Instead of just giving the Plan B, you rather take the 50
Pray
lashes.
before you leave.
What I'm trying to say is, it wouldn't be my choice if she did it. I mean, that would be her choice. I mean, because going in, already know what could come of this, what could come of this matter. So you have to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility. Come on, man. Don't be shooting in nobody's
Would I use the
pocket.
Plan B?
Yes.
Come on.
If she want to.
If you go in there, I'm saying you go in there.
Of course, she has to take it. So it's of course it's.
What if you put your raw duty in her and you weren't trying to protect yourself? You know what I'm saying? You just went in raw.
Are you on some birth control?
We live in raw. You know what I mean? But that's not what Plan B is. Plan B is an eliminator. It's not birth control. It's an eliminator.
It's for the immediate.
It's an eliminator.
Immediate. Hey.
For an immediate.
Are we agreeing? I know I probably said. Are we agreeing to have this unprotected sex?
Well, yes. You've been with her before. This is
y'all thing.
Oh, it just happened, and then I just slip up. What you saying?
My thing is, are you slipping up if you bust in her? You know she might
you
still
did on
be
purpose
fertile.
or accident.
You ain't been snipped. You busted in and you already playing in the landmine.
Are you going to? Are you going?
It's gonna be on the table.
Yo. What would you do? You taking the Plan B?
Well, one of my favorite young comedians coming up, Young Country Wayne. He got a character on Instagram where he has him by the bed. He got boxes though. He makes sure they don't expire.
I mean, you know what? I think can I say something? I mean, that's humorous and all, but it still doesn't crack. It just still shows lack of self-control.
You right.
I mean, it still shows the lack. I don't give a damn if you got a case by your bed, and I'm not knocking Country Wayne. Big up to Country Wayne. That's a black man, very talented.
Yeah, it's a comedy skit.
It's just a skit. But I still say, I understand what it is. We were talking before the skit came out. We were talking about that Plan B. I'm saying,
so you would recommend the Plan?
It's an option.
I'll be like Gonzarella. You know, so I'm just gonna put him out there. Now the choice is yours.
It's an option.
Open the Pandora's box.
Dope pusher.
You
pushing that dope. Pushing that dope.
You can walk in this door.
You're part of, you know what?
Or you can go behind
the door.
It happens, man. Sometimes you go and you get in the moment and you.
I mean, if she's your wife, or here's the thing: if she's your wife, and y'all, I mean,
y'all don't want to have a baby at this time.
Let me finish. If she's your wife, that's the only thing you should be busting in. Is my point. If it's not somebody you don't plan on spending your life with, while you in the process of possibly bringing a life in this world, don't be busting in them.
We're not talking about you, Super Bull.
Nah, we ain't talking about me. Hold on.
There
we go.
The people who can't
control
the people who did this.
We ain't talking about me. We ain't talking about me. We talking about average people. We talking about why.
We talking about the average people.
There is no
right.
That's why we stay separated.
We're not talking about
the
super train.
You see how wise the self-control.
Super self-control.
You see how wise the government
broke
is.
to do that.
We
doesn't just slip up.
He thinks that he can do it, anybody can do it. So that's a good way to think.
It's the truth.
Until you think that maybe
they
can't.
Hold on. Now, come on now. Here's my thing.
Okay,
let me say this.
We ain't gonna get you plumb.
Let me say this. All right, you already know. You might be, you still running the block, but you just ain't running as fast as you used to. All right. Now, you and this young lady or whatever, whoever, y'all doing y'all this style, and your antennas don't go up to put on no protection because you caught up in the moment. But I mean, in that instance, there's a possibility that there could be a bun can start baking in that oven. That's all I'm saying.
Correct.
It's possible. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what they made the Plan B for.
My thing is, but you know what? Sometimes you shooting blanks because you're not running the block the way you running no more. Then you push that pill on that young lady and it destroys another part of her body. Then you're doing exactly what the government wants you to do.
It's not good.
Which is destroy reproduction because they trying to control.
But it's not
what about the young ladies? What about the young ladies that made a song? They need Plan B and a Hennessy.
Plan B and Hennessy.
Yeah. Well, you know what they're saying? In reality, if you play it backwards, they're really saying, "I'm letting the government murder me."
You know what? But now
play it backwards.
Well, the government does. That's what their job is.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you serious about that?
The government kills us slow every day.
I mean, I'm just joking because he said I need to Plan B. I said play it backwards.
This is a real
song. Play it backwards. My government is killing me.
I was going to play that song backwards.
This is a real song. Yeah, I thought he was going to say Hennessy.
Candyman.
What it mean really? What it really?
On the info.
That's another thing I want to talk about.
That
let's
shift
talk
gears.
about
That
it.
Candyman.
Let's shift gears.
Y'all watched it?
No,
Man,
Yeah.
we boo.
I gotta watch that mug.
You watched it?
I watched it.
I'm saying,
Man,
before we get into this, they did a skit.
Man.
They did a y'all probably see the skit. They did it with homeboy from
He pushed his girl.
with Terrence Howard. He played
Candyman.
Yeah.
Candyman. You see that skit? You ain't saying it right. I said it, man. Yeah, he said, it's Candyman. He said Candyman.
Sweet.
He said it ain't working.
Yeah. Hey, Young Yoda, so what you think
So
about
what he
it?
said about the Candyman?
The biggest thing that stood out to me is that they didn't show anybody get killed.
Trash.
Are
But
you serious?
They showed people die, but they didn't show people get killed. So you didn't see the slashing.
They showed that white woman get slashed in the music
her neck get cut.
her neck did get cut.
By what cut her neck?
Candyman.
You didn't see that.
Did they show Candyman?
Yeah, they showed Candyman.
The original Candyman?
No.
No, they didn't get up close on
That
that.
dude must be dead.
His
I
son.
thought I seen him at the end of the movie. I think it was
They
his.
didn't even have him in the movie?
No.
The young dude kind of looked like him. They kind of CGI.
That's not what it is. It's a
And-
whole different.
But he kind of it's
Don't
They
tell me
want-
he dropped
just
the
a
candy.
figure. It's really his outfit.
It's a state of mind
And
in
they-
the ghetto.
They tell you what Candyman
And they tell you
actually
what Candyman means in the ghetto.
It's
Well,
different
it's
stories.
just,
But-
it's just.
Candyman in this movie killed all white people except the flashback they had. But that's the reason why I think they didn't show the actual murders, the actual black man killing a white man, a white person,
Candyman was killing a bunch of white folk.
until the end. Spoiler alert, press pause if you ain't seen it.
I'm gonna tell you, don't even watch
Yeah,
it.
I don't
Okay.
care. I'm not watching.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You know
Until the
what?
end, until the end when he started killing police, they showed that.
Oh no.
But they had
Candyman
to be
start
police.
killing cops?
Yeah.
They said Candyman.
Best part of the movie is the end.
Candyman start
Best
killing
part of
cops?
the movie is the end, man.
But she only said it 4 times. And
They fuck it up.
yeah, she only said it 4 times. She's supposed to say 5 now. She said it 4
My
times.
thing is, I think it was straight garbage. It was bad.
What happened? What was
It was
what happened
horrible.
at the end?
Bad.
You just see him killing up more people. I want to see some slashing, man. I
The
grew up on
Candyman.
slasher films.
Even the first Candyman was good.
Man, they did it. I don't think they did it no justice.
Oh, that's bad.
I mean, it's just
They
like.
broke that one off?
Now, I do like the fact that they traced it all the way back to the original person that was persecuted, how he fell in love with the white woman and they chased him down and cut off his hand because he was a painter, and then they shoved this damn hook in.
Oh, they brought the story
They
up.
showed
How it
the
happened.
Well, they had a few stories
And then
entangled into it.
well, what it is how the
But that was the base,
legend.
that was the main
This is how the
story.
legend started,
Yeah, but
and
they
then
had
it tells
those
you how it
different stories.
what it progressed into.
Now, Clyde
a
seen
state of mind
somebody
of the
drop some
people.
candy in somebody's hand. Was I tripping on that part?
That was an old guy that was running in the projects. They accused him of killing this person, this
young
woman.
white kid had found a razor in his candy, and he was known for giving out.
Yeah, and they thought he
so
put
they
the
came
razor
and killed
in
him.
him.
So and then after they killed him, razor's still popping up.
Well, it made him a figure, and then they.
Oh.
So that's so it takes it
So
just you
that's
know
the
what it talks
Candyman.
about.
Candyman.
It talks about it really breaks down the violence on black folk from the authority.
Why you say?
Because that's what it
White
all really.
society.
That's what it all. That's
Candyman
what it all.
was being
That's
abused?
all it breaks
Yeah,
down in the
Candyman
sand.
is
It all breaks down
when
on the
the system
violence
comes
that
down on
I'm just saying. Well, I'm not a militant. I'm not a militant. But what it breaks down is the violence that has been inflicted on people of color. I'm not even just gonna say me because I'm just saying niggas. I'm just saying it's the facts. It's the elephant in the room. No, nobody want to keep talking about it, but we have to because the elephant still sits in the room.
Right.
And the shit's everywhere. And the shit's all on people's shoes. And you can't wipe it away. You can't rub it away. And you can't scrub it away. What movie? 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Jason Larry.
Okay, my 3 seconds are faster than
Ooh, I was like,
it's hot. Good. Hey, he got it though.
He got that
right. At least have a Mississippi ride or something.
I know, right? 1, 2, 3.
You know why? Because y'all know that's 2 coming, and y'all know that's 2 coming in this circle. So you'll tick out your clock is rolling. You know,
Keep up.
You know it ain't ticking. It's spinning like it's a Rolex. Ain't no tick. It's a Rolex.
And it happened so fast. It happened so fast for me.
It's just spinning.
What was the scene?
This is when the man.
I'm saying ain't no tick to it. They just go. I want to say
the old
no
man
tick.
and then in the dead, like the alley part, and he's singing. That's that part right there.
Oh my! When you're on the street and it's raining, they talking about it.
What movie was it?
It's that kind of shit.
It's just a flashback. It's just a
Shit
flash.
that won't let you.
Something
Shit
just
that won't
throw
let
the
you.
It
movie.
ain't even a flashback. You know what? It ain't even a flashback. What it is, it's just a moment in time.
Yeah, it was this young boy. That was a good one,
This
bro.
you know what it
You
is?
caught that? That was good.
You know what it is? Message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but bro,
Where they got
that was just a little quick scene. That wasn't no scene.
Not a major part of the movie.
No, that's what you gotta know your movies.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's a popular one in this circle.
That's why that time went like this.
That's why I was rolling like a time. Well, not the time X, but the
I
Rolex.
couldn't help
It was
but think
rolling.
how fast the time was ticking.
Rolling like
I didn't even have time to
Wasn't
think
no
about it.
no tickets, just rolling. No Mississippi.
I had to hit it.
But yeah, that's what it's inflicting. It's the violence inflicted on black folks throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? And they call it
every story
Candyman.
have a Candyman.
Yeah,
I know they're supposed to be coming out with another Matrix.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I heard that, man. But they run into the. You know what, man?
Instead of coming up with new content and finding new creators.
Yeah, they keep
remake
on.
shows.
You just letting these new young producers come in, release the license on the film, and get they shot at producing the already made franchise.
The remix.
And just remix it,
The-
and it's
the-
just
I think the creative will come with something.
story. I thought
They
Neo
coming
was
out with a
supposed to
new
be
New Jack
fucked
City.
up. I think they should have been done a New Jack City a long time ago.
Yeah, the dude.
But where they gonna take
dude that's in
Yeah.
Canaan Power Book Canaan,
Yeah.
the middle brother.
Yeah.
The middle
yeah,
brother.
yeah.
He's been writing films, like, and he's coming out with New Jack City. He said he's gonna take it from
How Nino was created.
no, it's gonna take it from
Neo.
Ice-T's daughter. She's in the FBI or some shit, and then he take
And it's still going on. It's a new Nino in the hood.
but
It's a new Nino in the hood.
it all ties into what
To
the
her.
original.
Nino probably had a son.
I don't know, possibly.
He was definitely getting his freak
But
on.
yeah, that's
Getting his freak on.
He was freaking.
The girl with G Money girl.
Man, she was ridiculous.
The other girl couldn't have no babies.
Right.
Nino
When
went
I
home
home
girl
could count her up.
And he was.
And she
sleeping with
said,
each
I
other.
I want to give you. You deserve a child, Nino.
I hope
A
Somebody.
man like you
I hope
deserve
they get rid of Nino.
something well
I
that
hope
he
they
was
get rid of
him.
It's all the time. Nino dead. G Money dead.
See,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
ties in good.
But like
Big ups to
they said,
oh
the
man,
kid.
I ain't even gonna try to remember a
but
name.
they're taking it from
I know her
Ice-T's
name was
daughter.
Tracy though.
I knew you was a low class hoe. And then when he
That's
told-
what G Money fucked up to me. He should not have been worried about who he was laying the pipe to.
So, yeah, he worried
But
about
then-
laying the pipe
But then here's where Nino fucked up with me. You shouldn't have been nowhere laying no pipe, my nigga. You got
Yeah,
$1
you
million
did.
a week. You got $1 million a week motherfucking business. Why are you in the room with this skeezer hoe?
Because he's not thinking people is trying to take down his organization like that. He's thinking that.
Why
Well,
not?
he's making it weak.
Why wouldn't he be thinking
He's
that?
making it
He's thinking the system is well oiled.
Why you not, man?
But
That's
he
that
know
pride.
he
The old man had
he
already
ain't
been in
understanding
there.
that
The
he's
man
making
had
that
already
link
been in
weak.
there telling them. Like, if this
That's
happens
his
in your
right hand
neighborhood,
man, G Money. My
Thank
nigga. If
G
we
Money
act
got
like
I
this-
forget. G Money was on
you
crack.
know why G Money got on the crack? First of all, because he was weak. And I ain't trying to say.
I agree.
And then he got this. Then his spirit got stepped on because the way that his so-called brother started treating him.
Right.
You know what I'm
The world
saying?
is mine. It's me. It's ours.
You went from ours to mine. You know what I'm saying? That's where they fuck up at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
To break down, to narrate the story, I mean, damn. I mean, nigga, we grew up this long, alright, okay, why. You know damn well it wasn't like G. I mean, he's like, but here's the thing, though. There was this loyalty shown. Well, because the cop sold it. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, because G Money's like, you know I will be the next king.
Yeah, he was jealous. He got jealous of Nino because
So he
wanted
did
to be
get
the
big
man.
and vicious. So he did get ambitious.
Right.
And then you got the pig in the middle. You got the pig in the middle. And then he's spreading that poison
You know
to
your
Nino.
man cut a
You know your
side
man
deal
trying to
with
cut
me.
a side deal with me. You know what I'm saying? But Nino was like, yeah, well, yeah. He know that was G. Stagger G the one introduced him to the.
Yeah,
Came back. Where did they come back for?
They've always had a little competition going back and
Came back
forth.
from beast.
Nino started separating himself. He thought Nino went Eddie Kane on him.
Okay, I'm gonna switch
Definitely.
gears on one y'all one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch it here.
I let the people.
Is it all
Divided
about-
States
is-
of America. Like, share, subscribe.
Is it all about the sex?
Yes, these days it is.
Talk to
Can
me.
you actually keep a relationship without it?
Keep a relationship without sex. I say you shouldn't base a relationship only
sex.
off
But
sex.
can you keep it without it?
No, man. No, because some people have needs, man.
You know what I believe? I would say I hope that I can not give up my hope in humanity. I'll say this. That much so, because I believe that if after you done been with a person for a while, and I'm gonna just say this, say you've been with a woman for a while, and something happens to where she can't have sex like she used to. You know what I'm saying?
Is it all about the sex?
Is it all about the sex at that point? No, it's not. Because I've learned to love this woman beyond sex.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. She probably
Right.
can't perform the duties that she used to perform. Would that? And that's my whole thing. Is it truly love, or is it all about the sex? And can you keep it without it? Will you get the urge?
Would you step out on it?
Step out.
Because you know she can't spread her
She
legs. the way
can't do what she used to do.
I think that we.
Bend
I
over.
think.
It
I
should.
think,
Sounds nice.
I think it's worth a conversation.
Yeah.
I believe that there's other ways that a woman can please you. And we have to. Let's not divide the states of America. Us as men, we definitely can't act like as if it can't happen to you.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So
You know
it
what I'm
goes
saying?
both
You're
ways.
probably in more danger of it happening to you
It
than
goes
her
both
anyway.
ways. Yeah, it goes
Right.
both ways.
Because
So-
your noodle could just stay.
So there's other ways of getting pleasure. You understand, giving your other that pleasure. And if you really enjoy and want to do it, you're gonna do it right. You feel where I'm coming from?
Right.
So yeah, I think that, man. I think there's.
What if the only thing that pleasures her is a tongue in her ass? Are you willing to go that distance to tongue her ass? Is that the
And
only
you no
thing
longer can tongue it?
Well, I mean, that's the only thing gives her pleasure now. You know, she can't do what she used to do. And the only way she...
Only way it happens now is with
My
my tongue in her
bad,
ass.
my bad, Divided State.
Yeah.
Are you willing to shove your tongue deep inside her ass to give her that pleasure? Because it's the only pleasure.
I can't
Or are
even
you
sit
gonna be
here and act
selfish?
like-
Are you gonna be selfish
So
and deny her that?
so what you saying?
that
Is
deep
it
tongue
about
pleasure?
the
That
sex?
deep-
Or no? I mean, what are you with this person for? You really join their company,
Hello?
or your first thought when you meet somebody else is the sex? Are you really thinking about getting to
Yes,
know
yes.
them? Or are you really thinking
When
about
you
sex?
first, you're thinking about the sex.
That's correct.
See,
So that's what I'm saying. So it's
Well,
about
When you first meet a person, I believe that.
in a relationship,
in a relationship.
I mean,
everything
we
isn't
we always,
tied to
we
sex.
close, we close.
it's
And it
all.
always we.
But even the things
Okay.
that you do apart are tied into the sex part. That's what makes the intimacy and the gravitational pull to yourselves
Don't you have a
makes it
job?
so dramatic.
Take the sex out then.
But are you going to still maintain all the other things?
All right.
Yes.
All right, so that means you're going to have
All right.
a touchless relationship.
All right.
To take the sex out. You think you can survive without the sex? You can still do all the
You can
intimate
jack
stuff.
off and eat and
Take
do
the sex
everything
out.
else. Just the
Yes, I can.
The
just
penetration.
penetration.
Take the sex out. You can still have the intimacy, the walks in the park, the eating, the time, the spit, the
So
whatever.
you can touch and massage. And all
Okay.
that.
Take the sex out. You think it'll survive?
Oh yeah.
You think it'll survive without the sex? No penetration.
Bro,
But you
but
can't
gotta
touch her in the
be-
front.
Who's
be-
going to do that?
Hold on, be
I'm
specific
just
though.
saying, it's all
Be
about the sex.
specific.
But yeah.
But what part of sex? Because it's different
Hello?
levels.
No
Right.
tongue, no
No
intercourse.
tongue where?
No, No tongue,
No
nowhere.
tracking
That's
on.
sad. All I said is the only thing that brings her pleasure is a tongue in her ass.
The only reason why I asked is
just
because
saying.
I seen some of these couples and some of these marriages and couples. They said, "Well, I'm not getting it the way I used to get it," and it caused a big problem. They've been together for years, man. Now it caused a big problem in their relationship. Now they talking about, oh, either she giving it somewhere or he giving it somewhere. He got a problem. Nobody to communicate with the situation. Now their relationship that's supposed to be built off of love, and now it's getting, you know what I'm saying? Now it's falling apart because of the lack of sex. I ain't saying intimacy or nothing. Love and all that. It's just lack of sex.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Sex is a part of communication.
Okay.
You gotta understand that it's a part of communication as well. But when you start lacking in that area, when you don't communicate in that area, then situations could arise. It's just that simple. Because it's a form of communicating when you have. Because you think about it, when you just want to just pound her out. That's communication. That's communication. Or when you just want to lay up with it and glaze honey on the back, you know what I'm talking about.
There's a verbal and non-verbal
Exactly.
communication.
Yeah. You say you want to pound up against half sex. Only time you want to see her is just
You're communicating when you. I mean, the action that you take when you mound her. As soon as you take the mound, the actions that you portray is your communication. You know what I'm saying? If you're just trying to hit, you know, if you just pitching fastball, you know what I'm saying? You just hey, or you just. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're taking your time.
Type of way, yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. Taking your time. It's communication.
So your love should be stronger than the sex. Take the sex out. You take a relationship. Can last without it.
Now. Here's the bomb.
Can it last without it?
I'll say that it will take a person. If you take the sex out, it's going to have a person. These people have to have a different kind of love, though. For sure.
I don't even think. See, that one you have to be from Nibiru is what he's saying.
I won't say that, but
because
you definitely gotta love this
here's
person
what I'm saying,
to say that I'm not going to.
That's what's wrong with the world right now. That's what's wrong with the world right now. You know what's wrong with the world right now?
It's sexist.
People want to fuck too much.
What
They wanna be. I mean, a man. Most men don't even feel they don't even feel that they're.
That's why I say it's all about.
Here's the thing.
If they jump,
they don't even feel important if they don't think they beating somebody down, blowing somebody's back out. They think that's like the cap of a motherfucker's day. That's the problem. It's about too much sex. It's forced in everybody's eyes. They got guns on the dress. There you go, sex right there. Because you start questioning what your sexuality might be at a young age.
Because people are using sex for multiple reasons.
Well, sex is power. Sex sells. Sex is a multi-billion-dollar industry. How much porn do you watch?
If you take the sex out, we wouldn't have. I believe we would not have no relationships.
You know what? I think if you take the sex out, the world would be a better place. It'll be a better place. I'm not saying that you have to. I mean, unless you hung. I mean, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just.
That can happen.
You know, hold on. Let me say something. Unless you're trying to populate, which I mean, here's my thing. Sex is just too overrated. That's all. It's just
I'm gonna switch up a little bit.
It's just too high up there. All the niggas want to do is bust
as the majority are on the depopulation patrol. We with depopulation.
It sounded like it.
Hold on. See, there we go.
It sounded like it.
There we go.
I'm trying to see. I'm
asking questions. My thing is, if you already.
I'm
saying if that's your.
I'm with depopulation.
I'm not with trying to stop
when it
people
comes
from
to
populating. I'm not trying to stop you from populating. What I'm trying to say is, you need to be conscious of what you're bringing that new person into.
Thank you.
Just let them just.
Your life ain't been cookies and cream.
I mean, all I'm just saying is, even if it is, you gotta.
But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't have existed.
Oh, it's just
right.
Some people
it don't mean
that
you wouldn't take back your existence.
Yes, it's gonna change your life, all right.
But some people think for the better.
And these days,
some do.
Yeah.
But in these days of time, what trips me out.
I honestly pray
I know
for
women
people
that just want to have babies.
I pray
And
for people that want to.
I have no idea, but that's what women do.
You know why I'm down with the depopulations? Because we got too many homeless children in these shelters and stuff.
My
There's a lot of
thing
children out here to be
here's
loved.
the thing,
Won't you
man.
go adopt?
Go adopt a child and take a
We got
chance
enough
on
children
that.
in this world.
You know why? You know why? The same thing about that we were talking about earlier. It's not mine. That's not what we brought in. That's why it's so many. That's
What
why
you
it's so
mean?
many orphans. Well, I ain't gonna.
Oh.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't want me to elaborate.
No, I got
My thing is that thought right there. It's a lot of suffering young babies in the world already. No, we didn't birth them. No, you didn't birth them. My thing is.
Why bring more in the system?
And that leads me to Michael Jackson. Happy birthday.
Is it Michael's
Is
birthday?
it because he took a pause?
It was on the 29th. It was on the 29th.
Oh, okay. Happy
You know what?
Happy
Damn.
birthday. But
You know what? Damn.
thank you for
Happy
that,
birthday to the late. Happy birthday to the late.
And you know what I'm saying? It's not actually it's his birthday. It's not actually his birthday, but we're gonna give a shout out because it was his birthday, even though he's deceased.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Michael said years ago, heal the world.
Make it a better
There's
place.
a place in your heart,
Yes,
Are we
and
going?
I know that it is
It was
love.
So my thing is, yeah, I mean, I'm saying don't be so selfish with your weapon. Don't be so quick to shoot things up with your gun. That's what that penis is. That penis is a gun. Boom,
As
boom,
I
boom, boom, boom,
turn
boom, boom.
up the collar on
And I
my
can't.
favorite
I'm not
winter
saying
coat.
I'm not against.
And I
No,
don't
here's
care
the thing.
in my
If
Here's
you
what
have
mind.
money,
depopulation is. Here's what
I see the
depopulation is.
kids in the street without enough to eat. Who am I to be blind,
Blind,
pretending not to
Shout out to
see
Michael
their
Jackson.
needs?
Give it a
All right.
A father's disregard, a broken bottle
And
down,
what?
and one man for.
Lost the word.
We love each other on the way, you know. Cause we got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know.
Starting with the man in the
Starting
mirror.
with the man in the mirror.
Tell them to wrap it up.
I'm asking him to change his
That means do not
ways.
ejaculate in that woman.
And no message could have been any clearer. If you don't want to have a baby, better wrap it up as they say.
Make the change. That's all I'm
Back
saying.
to the point.
Get back.
Yeah.
There's just too much sex in the.
And
It's just too much.
I don't give a damn if you're rich. You have the money to have
If you have the,
sex.
I mean, it's my thing. You
got
cannot
the money.
all your. I mean, this is my thing. Once that creation gets loose and they're prone to the world, you can't control the world, Craig, unless you on that high council, and then you might be able to make some decisions, depending on how deep your money and your roots go in this divided states of America.
I like
'Cause
what you said,
ever since they took over, they've been persecuting all the indigenous people of color. They've just been murder, kill. Ever since they took over here, everywhere they go, it's like a plague.
And
They
that's
just-
the curse
it's a
of being
disease.
blessed with being rich.
I'm
and
just
with
saying.
men.
Here's the
Because
thing.
you are the rules are set upon you to keep it. They don't,
Here's
you
my
don't want
thing.
to do it on your watch.
You talking about a better
It was all
world.
good until such and such took over, and then the family
You want
went
your
down.
country to
Right.
be great.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. You want people
That's
to
the
praise your
hierarchy.
country. No one gives a damn about the country. What I'm talking about. Because if you did, you wouldn't have homeless people laid out on the street, hungry in these divided states of America and the land of opportunity and money. But
if you
ain't
can
gonna share
convince
that wealth. They ain't
enough
gonna share that
people
wealth.
if you reach enough people, you get to the masses. Some people will actually believe that. Some people actually believe what the United States could possibly be instead of the divided states,
And I also have
what
to.
they actually are,
Also got to
which
give
is
it
the divided
give it a
states.
little switch. Also, now some of these homeless people out there have
They trying.
made choices, and Lord, and like I said, it's a tough world out there, and brought them to that situation. And they just probably wasn't strong enough to get back out of it. It took the dragon
Just stabbed them in half.
yeah,
Just
and so
broke their
they
spirit.
broke them up.
Broke their spirit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you bring the kid. You probably have to even face that. Because I even know kids with money, the man took their lives because the pressure. And they want them to be here and they want them to be there. You got to be, like I said, think about what kind of environment you bring in that child into.
The world is getting colder
It's
and
getting
colder.
cold,
That's why,
man.
my man, I just
Man,
want to go back to
it's cold
something your
world.
my brother Young Yoda said when he was saying, you don't believe that it's getting better for people? That's the delusion they want to sell you.
No, it don't seem
Because
like
if it's getting better, if it's gotten any better, my grandson wouldn't still be seeing black people being lynched in the modern day lynching society. They ain't hanging them from trees anymore. They just blowing their heads and faces
shit,
off.
they hanging from some trees.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, you know what was coming. What was coming is to put the
saying?
strain. What was coming is the strange fruit. My thing is, how much better do you think it's gotten when you still see that? I'm just curious of what better you're talking.
Because we are resilient people, and we've always been here. So why stop now?
I didn't say stop. I said you can keep on going.
I've heard stop.
No, you know what my thing
I heard
is?
no more.
You can.
And you said
I said just control yourself. I didn't say no more.
You say never do it.
Hold on. What I'm saying, if you're gonna push that dope on them peoples, then you should be considerate enough to package to wrap your own meat. Why won't you wrap your meat?
Because
you
lost control in that moment.
You're not gonna walk into. You ain't gonna walk nowhere. Hold on. You ain't gonna walk nowhere and buy meat that's just sitting out on the countertop. I bet you won't buy that meat that's just sitting out. I bet you won't buy that display meat. I bet you won't buy that display meat. It is unwrapped, nigga. Getting exposed to everything. Just think about that alone.
And that's when you bring a child in the
Hold
world.
on. Just think about that alone.
Exposed
Your
everything.
meat ain't even wrapped.
And
And then you go shoving it in some. I'm just
Didn't
saying.
nobody say you just walked up and tripped and fell in some pussy.
I didn't say that's pretty much what you said.
You know this person. Y'all been having a relationship.
Right.
Y'all
That's how it
y'all
started.
be ready to have a baby right now, and they happen to have let's take that. You know what I'm saying? We'll wash it down with some steak later on. Take it out and get some lobster.
Hey man, you know what? Hey man.
I say it should have resulted there. Wrap it up.
Y'all assassins.
Okay, but you didn't.
Nope.
Okay,
Two assassins.
now you done passed that point.
Now you go back
I'm
to
gonna slide the beat to it.
Yeah, so
sending that assassin.
that's why it's called Plan B.
Getting back to
It's not
Plan
it wasn't
B.
Plan A. Plan A was supposed to put the condom on.
Thank you.
Then you swapped up.
Plan B just messed up.
Plan A failed.
You know what? That's what's wrong with the world.
Fucked up Plan
You
A.
see that? That's what's wrong with the world. Divided States of America. Too many Plan Bs. So nobody want to stick to Plan A, and that's what's wrong with y'all black ass. Nobody want. Plan A always gets disregarded.
Plan A failed.
It didn't fail. You didn't prepare for
That's
it.
what Plan B is for.
Bullshit.
That's what Plan B is for.
Bullshit.
Because you already knew.
I get a little bit of the
Plan
credit.
A didn't work.
No, Plan A didn't
They
work.
never had a chance.
You didn't prepare for Plan A.
Okay.
You didn't never gave Plan A a fucking chance.
Okay,
If you start-
we lost that battle.
Now
Now
we
we
know
on to
Plan A was
B.
so boring.
All right.
They never had a chance.
Plan A is always so boring. I'd rather take Plan B.
Hear that?
That's
why
what
I
I'm
world.
Plan A was the third. You know what I'm saying?
Divided States. This is the mentality. This is the mentality.
Plan B. It's always a Plan B.
Sending
Always
that,
thank God for Plan B.
sending that assassin.
Because everybody don't get it right on the first try.
Hold on, now
like
you know
some
what-
people.
like that.
Hold on.
Some people
Now,
get it right on
yeah,
every
and
trip.
that's what happens. You blur the lines. This is what's happening with this Jennifer. This is what they're trying to do. They start blurring the lines. You see what I'm saying? They start blurring the lines.
No, what I'm
Because
saying
you're
is
trying to
shit
say,
happens.
thank God to a Plan B. We're talking about a whole different situation here. A whole different situation. Because, like you said, don't nobody just trip, slip, and fall into no puss. You already know if things are starting to heat up, and you ain't got nothing to wrap your meat,
Stop.
stop.
Jump in the cold shower.
Where's your antenna? I ain't saying jump in no cold shower. I'm saying, are you going to take the responsibility? Hold on. Be prepared to take the responsibility for the choices that you make. Now, you had a choice. You decided to fuck Plan A up. So Plan B is strictly for those
Fuck up.
that are suckers.
Hell no.
Hey, people are following.
So
We don't think all the time.
the one is like Donald Trump.
Hell no.
He don't
Straight
got
up.
love for
The
people
one
who get caught.
trip-
He like Donald Trump. He don't got love for soldiers.
Either other than that, hold on. Other than that, pull out of there. Then do not shoot up her club. That's all I'm saying. Because then, once you shoot her club, hold on.
The one is acting like this.
Hold on.
Get the flow.
The one is, hold on,
Let's
the one is acting like as if just because he's good at his.
Keep bringing
me
it
out.
up. We're not talking about.
Hey, boy, you got to let him finish.
We're talking about being
the one is
prepared.
acting. Can I finish what I'm saying? The one is acting as if just because he's good at restraining but there's other things that the one ain't good at restraining on. He may be good at restraining on sex, but there's other things that the one be slipping on. Do that make the one a sucker?
Yes, it does when I have to go to plan B. Because I fucked off plan A. Real talk.
That'll make you a
God
sucker.
damn it.
It don't make you a sucker.
Only time a plan B comes is when you don't intentionally plan on fucking up plan A. But hold on. Now you in war. This area is supposed to be clear. That's not a personal fuck up. Intel told you there are no enemies in this area. So guess what? You walk into that jungle, and guess what? Enemies jump out in that area. Now you have to use plan B. Okay, so if you automatically,
I'm gonna use that what you just
now
said.
if you automatically go in to sabotage plan A, then you should be brought up on trees.
Now, can we agree to this?
You done fucked up the church's money.
Now, can we agree to this?
You should be brought up on
trees. Hung by your black ass neck.
Now, can we agree to this? I hear what you're saying. Now, hear what you did. But can we agree to this? Humans just automatically fuck up. That's human. We're not fallible. We're not perfect.
Here's the thing.
We automatically fucked up.
But there's areas in where you can discipline yourself, especially in an area when you're gonna bring a whole new.
Second chances.
Hold on. Anybody that doesn't think it's serious.
Come second chances.
Anybody who doesn't think it's serious business to be playing with life is out of their damn mind.
Oh, it's very serious.
Anybody that goes into a situation where you know this woman can procreate and you don't plan on being with her, a baby ain't even in y'all.
So you ain't never got caught up in the moment?
I don't even like condoms. That's my point.
I didn't say
so
that.
guess what? I mastered the art of the pull. That's what I'm trying to do. Only because I wasn't trying to be. I was not trying to. I took control of my destiny, and I was trying to not put myself in a position where I needed a plan, even though the rhythm method ain't 100%. But at the same time, I still felt good that I didn't hit her with the whole clip. I did not unload the clip in her. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Real talk.
So my beautiful niece, and we all love her.
So
was she on purpose? Did you think to yourself? Did you and her mother discuss this and say we're gonna have a baby tonight?
Definitely not. Definitely.
Then how did she get here?
Because I shot up her club.
You did what we.
Hold on. But I didn't slide her no plan B. Y'all talking about slide people plan B.
They had back
didn't
then.
do the same thing. Yeah, they did. It's called abortion.
No, but that's the.
That's the new form of plan B. That's Hold on.
That's getting it done. Yeah, that's getting it done.
I'm just saying. That plan B ain't even work. So yes, I took responsibility for that. But guess what? 99% of the time,
you handed your business.
boom, 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 boom.
Well,
everywhere but her club.
But I was told if you want to take God lab, tell them your plan. So you came in there.
There you go again. See, here we go. And you want to lay there?
All I'm saying is that we are natural fuck ups.
Keen on discipline. Don't do that, brother.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying, but that thank God for Jesus. You know why we got Jesus? Because we're natural fuck ups. We got Jesus because we're natural fuck ups.
We have Jesus because we choose to be fuck ups. You have a choice.
We're natural fucked up.
It's
a fair guy.
It's in your DNA. Even at the end of the day, you still have to choose Jesus, right?
Yes.
That's my point.
You still have to choose.
So that's my point. That's all I'm saying.
Because the natural fuck ups.
At the end of the day, you still have to.
You ain't got to believe it.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on now. I'm saying, in order for him, you have to believe him to save your life. You have to believe on him.
You got to admit you a fuck up.
I mean,
other than that,
you a fuck up, but you ain't got to.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on
Jesus.
It depends on all on that. What are you talking about? So you saying you don't believe he's the Messiah?
Jesus came down on everybody, whether you believe it or not.
Hold on, listen. I'm saying that,
The
but
whole
at
world.
the same time, lest you take hold of the tree of life.
There's atheists that don't believe.
You're gonna definitely die.
Died for their sins.
they have to admit
I
it.
didn't say that
But
they
he
did.
died for their sins.
Yeah, he
I didn't
has.
say that.
But they have to come.
My thing is,
in a
Whether
minute.
they believe it or not, but whether they believe it or not.
Oh yeah, we know what you
it's a
saying.
whole bunch of people that ain't gonna accept who he is. They just.
But he
What I'm
still
saying
died for their
is, my
sins.
thing
Yes.
is, it makes no
But they gotta
sense for you to
accept him.
believe. You have to accept him to even be rewarded. Other than that, you're just gonna live an earthly life. That's all you're gonna live is an
To
earthly
get
life.
that protection,
That's
to
it.
get that coverage.
And then hopefully you learn something in the millennium. Hopefully.
All
And
I'm
here's the
saying
thing that
is
makes
that
you different. You believe. You might have your speculations and skepticisms about it, but you believe.
I don't agree when you say it makes us suckers. I can say
It makes us suckers.
People are naturally suckers then, because
I think people.
we all get licked.
It all falls
Here's
short.
the
We
thing.
all fall short.
I
brother.
knew in my conscious mind
We all fall
that I
short.
decided that I was not going to come out of the club. So I was prepared for whatever happened. Whatever bodies got hit in there, I was prepared to take my body.
Wasn't it fair that she probably told you, or she said
I
that
was
she
prepared to
couldn't
take my
have
body.
children?
It's not even the point. My thing is, I don't trust when people tell me that. It's
I'm
still
just
my
saying, but
control.
it could have played a part. Did it
I
play a
mean,
part?
I
But
mean,
Plan
listen,
A was to.
I don't like the.
It would have made me okay. So then, what made me more eager to shoot up that club? Because you said she
No,
couldn't have
not me,
children.
man. Hell no, because things happen. Like you said, life takes form, and things happen. If your shit ain't burnt and severed, you know what I'm saying? Just telling me you can't have a baby ain't enough. If you ain't been fixed, because life has a way of just.
Did it make you more want to just shoot up the club because you heard that?
Hell no.
So
man.
you literally shot up the
way.
club on your own choice.
I made a choice to shoot it up because I don't believe in condoms. So I made a choice to specifically shoot it up. That's what I'm saying. So I have to live with the choices that may have come out of that.
Make better choices, divided.
I didn't pressure
control.
her. I remember whatever you decide to do, all right.
What?
That's all it was. But I didn't slide no opinions. I had no opinion. The choice is yours.
Yeah, okay, but
You
you
know
have
what
it
I'm
there, but you still is her choice to take it.
Choice is yours. You know I'm not ready for this. Choice is yours.
Choice is
what
yours.
do you want to do? I'm not ready. I didn't even
So
want
in
to.
other words, you're saying deny yourself your physical pleasures if you're not prepared.
Deny yourself. You still nutting. It's just nothing in your head or on her back. You want to be nutting inside that woman? Get out of here. That ain't
You
no
saying
pleasure.
another person
That's selfish.
to lay down your fluid other than
Crazy.
the place
That's why
that you get the pleasure from.
Ask him how many kids he's got. All right then. You know why? Because he didn't want to lay down his selfish pleasures. Shooting up the club. That's my point. That's a choice.
Don't shoot up that club.
That's a damn choice.
I agree with that.
And
Don't
it
shoot
ain't
up
fair.
that club.
And it ain't fair to push that dope on that woman.
Don't slide that plan
When
B.
you the
Let her go get it herself.
Is
Is that what you said? Is that what you said? You said.
You wasn't ready to be with her for the rest of
Are
your
you
life.
saying-
in a relationship when I shot the club.
You weren't ready to be with nobody
I didn't
for
shoot
the
up
rest of your
everybody's
life.
club.
You know?
So-
Goes without saying.
So you saying don't slide that plan B to her. Let her go to the store and get it herself.
Hell no. Whatever it is,
I
I'm
never
not
bought
making
one.
any. I'm
I
not
never
making
bought
any
one.
suggestions
I
because
paid
Let her go
for
get it
one,
herself.
but I
if
didn't
that's
buy
what
it.
she chooses,
That's what I'm saying.
yes. I'm not gonna force
Don't
her
slide
to
it to her.
No.
If she wanted that plan B, let her choose to go
Well,
get it
that's just like
herself.
slipping a weed. That's just like slipping some of that dope on somebody.
So-
You ain't told nobody. You ain't told nobody. You slipping
You
that
say it's
thing.
like giving her a Mickey, a
No
Ruby,
damn
or
well that thing ain't no good for her. That goddamn thing over there. That's like slide
But you
somebody
didn't-
something.
you
else.
didn't-
FDA.
you didn't speak it on her. You didn't put it in
Well,
her
I
coffee.
didn't speak it, but I do know I do know how much medication
They
fucks people
sell it
up.
over the counter.
It's over the counter.
What don't they sell over the counter that fuck you all
Oh,
up?
shit, the food we eat fuck you up.
All
but
right
damn.
then.
Then what's that little?
So you wanna go
just
take
like
some-
science give you that? What's that little pill gonna hurt?
You see where his mind is. Now he's the one talking
People
about
take
me
science
and
projects all the
depopulation.
time.
This is the depopulator right here, not me. He's the depopulator.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I
you
believe
do.
we should populate the world.
No, you don't.
Why
But
would
you
you
slide
want
pills
to
on
plan
people.
Why
B?
would you use Plan B?
Yeah.
I said we, not me. said we, that's friends.
See what I'm
Not
saying?
me.
He said
I did my part.
He said
I got 3 grandkids. I'm popular.
He did.
I'm popular in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
I'm popular.
I did my part. You know what I'm saying? I left my.
All I'm
tree,
saying,
you know
if you have if you had a little self-control.
What they say now is above me now.
Sometimes I think the plan B out there to make people more irresponsible because they know
That's
they
all
got a
it's
way
for.
out.
Man, that's all it.
It
Guess what? You exercise no restraint.
Cause
But what's wrong with planning for fuck ups? People always fuck up. So why not have an exit plan for the fuck up?
No, I'm not saying.
Nothing.
Here's the thing.
I think she should have
You're
one.
missing the point. Yes, that's what a contingency plan is because the first plan didn't work by circumstances unbeknownst to you. But if you're walking in already knowingly sabotaging the mission, then you're a fuck up. And you're going to get us all killed. Because you took your black ass to sleep when you should have just had your eyes open sitting on that motherfucking tree. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Now everybody's dead.
Nobody's dead.
Everybody's dead. Because you took your black ass to sleep.
So you say
Yes.
knowing, if you go in there
With
knowing,
your big ass eyes.
you go
That
knowing.
sees
Oh,
everything.
shit.
I'm just saying.
Keep your big ass eyes
Open.
open.
Because that's the only time a plan B should come up. Is when plan A got fucked up unbeknownst to us. But if you sabotage plan A, and you're not a fuck up. Yes, you is.
If you knowing,
Hell yeah, if you know it
on
yourself.
purpose.
Come on.
Now,
It
is
is on
That
purpose
work.
if you know you ain't got no
You
condom
fuck
before
up.
you start going. You know you ain't got no condom. Then you either gonna
So
either
now
gonna
you thinking
pull
I'm
out.
gonna pull out. And when it's time to pull out, you drip.
I say, don't even, if you don't got no condom, don't even do it.
At least,
Go get
guess
you
what?
one.
I'm not even gonna tell you that. I'm just say,
Go get you one.
Just don't shoot up her. Don't empty the clip.
It's dangerous.
You might drip.
Yeah.
There's a difference from shooting one bullet. Boom, nigga. You might miss everybody. But if you empty the clip, you're gonna hit somebody.
Well,
You're gonna hit her eggs.
we got a plan B for the warning shot. That's a. You shot one in the air, fire!
Now, can it be
Everybody
this?
ducking and running.
All right. But guess what? If everybody
Calm down,
running
take that.
and ducking,
Take that, calm
and then
down.
you got a boom, 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 boom.
Or I say, okay,
Population.
all right. If you don't want to,
Depopulation.
I guess say before you lay down with her, if you don't have no condom, why don't you take 5 or 10 minutes, go get a condom and come back and finish having sex?
Because you don't have to move now.
You can get the move back again.
Who knows?
You
My
can get the
thing
move
is,
back again. Put a
when do
TV
you
in
start
Now
to
she
think?
done changed
Here's
her
my thing.
mind.
Are you?
Because you don't got no condom, you shouldn't be doing it.
Because she wants you to be ready right there. Now
Well,
she-
then, I'm going to pick it up the next
now
time.
she's like, oh, I don't really know this guy.
But when I'm in, I be
She
thinking
wanted me to
about,
do it
you know what
more.
I be thinking about? I sure don't want to get her pregnant, man. I mean, so I'm knowing my load. I'm knowing myself, and I'm not. I repeat, not gonna purposely just do that unless I decide to.
But
Don't
you
forget
have to-
about sexual transmitted disease, Plan B. Do not get away from that. So always
right.
protect yourself.
You know what I've been.
at
You
all
know
times.
what? I'm gonna tell you
Definitely
this.
don't do that.
So
I say this. And I
get
put my
that
business
condom,
out there.
man.
I put my business out there, and I said it.
Put that
You
condom
fall
on.
out tomorrow. But like I said, I'm not really fond of condoms. They don't really do me any justice. I'm just
Nah, I
saying.
don't like them either.
Now, you done heard, y'all done heard the song, what Biggie said. I see some ladies tonight that could be having my baby.
Baby.
A couple of them did.
Better to know Biggie didn't pull out at all.
Couple of them did. See what I'm saying? Couple of them did. Now,
Yeah.
now, where's Biggie now? With the babe ass. That's what I'm saying. You just leave shattered people behind. That's my thing. The man shouldn't even been having no babies at that time, you ask me. He's chasing a career.
Then he wouldn't have no legacy left.
Who cares about a fucking legacy? You're dead.
Biggie kid.
No, well, his kids do. He has a legacy because he has a catalog.
So thank God
From
he
yourself.
was.
Well, I mean,
He has
but you
something
saying
to
so
do. Like
you saying
Pac ain't
that
got nothing left.
he has a legacy? I mean, he just has his.
He got his memory.
He's got his image. People are still making money off his imagery and off his music. His
But
family
not
might
his-
not own it.
Well, his sister, I don't know where she gets off
No,
of it, but
I don't think she
that's
owns
about
any
it.
of it. I heard it was a white man
Pretty sure
that owned it.
Well,
I heard it was a
whatever-
white man.
Whatever went from, well,
I heard
you
it
don't-
was a
she don't
white man.
control
If he
it.
has a will, it's
That
different.
controls
She
and
don't
owns his
control
whole
it, no.
estate. And not he don't know. I heard. controls and owns his whole estate. A white guy.
But she has the power that
to say when it should be used
from the
and where.
from the mama that dropped down from pot to the mama to now it's her.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I think his mom.
Because if she ain't in no paperwork,
I don't know about that. She ended up. She was saying something.
She was in control before she passed.
Yeah, she was in control of it.
Okay, well then that might say something.
Another thing though, they brought it up. That will, very important. When I talked about the life insurance earlier. Also, man, take the time out to make a will.
Yeah,
Even if you think you don't really have a lot, it's still good to know if you have children and how and then there will be no argument of what's going on. You'll have it in your will, how you want it. This gonna go here. That person get this and blase. So it's also good.
Let's give it up for having a will. You know what I mean? Because there goes again what I'm saying. You gotta think past. You gotta think past further than the tip of your nose. I mean, you gotta think further than that.
Hey, I want
you gotta think further than that.
Switch them up real quick.
Go on and break us down.
And talk about and ask the question. Do you believe that there is a woman perfect for you out there, or women for you? Not perfect. We understand that there's no perfect human in this world. I'm saying that fits you. Do you believe you'll find that, or do you believe you're going to have to settle for something eventually?
Now, them 3 different questions.
All combined into one.
I like it.
I'm gonna start off with the first one. Yes, I believe there's a woman out there for me. A few women out there for me. Yes, I believe that.
Yeah, we get
Can
that.
I ask you a question? Do you know any of them now, or are you talking
about find her?
tips?
See, I just asked 3 questions.
Okay.
Will I find her?
You ain't found her yet, for the record.
I don't think
You
I'm
don't
gonna
think you're gonna find her?
No.
Okay, then the
She's
third.
that rare.
The third.
And the third question was, what'd you say?
I'm saying, do you believe that there's a woman in this world that fits you perfectly?
Do you think you'll find
Yes.
her?
I don't think I'm gonna find her. And the last question was, and did we all forget?
I forgot that. It was
Settle. Will I have to settle?
Do you
No.
believe you have to settle?
No, I'm not gonna settle. I refuse to settle.
I go mine different.
I'll settle with myself.
No.
You don't think it's a perfect woman for you?
No. I don't think it's a woman that out there
A
fits
perfect
me.
woman for you?
Nope. Am I ever gonna find her? No. And you're gonna have to settle? Yes.
Damn.
Because that's what you're doing now. You're settling.
Right. I don't know. I personally hope there's a woman out there that I
You
can.
hope? Do you do this? Do you know or do you don't?
No, I say I
Do
personally
you think?
hope.
Do you think there's one out there? Yes or no? That's a yes
I'm
or no.
starting to become kind of discouraged.
Yes or no? Do you think there's one out there?
I'm
perfect to fit you.
I'm starting to become discouraged.
So that's a no. That's like a
You know,
that's
I'm
like a
a
no.
lightweight no. Like
The second one then?
So you think you're gonna find her? If you don't think
if
she's
she
out there, you
don't-
can't
I'm
find
starting
her.
to become questionable. Is she even out there?
No.
I'm you know,
Well,
I don't
well,
know.
You
So are you settling?
You know, settling is
Hard.
Yeah.
you know what? There's a hard settle and a soft settle.
Why is there always a gray area? Is there gray area? Is it soft or hard?
This
Is
ain't
it
really-
soft or hard?
I take a soft
You keep
settle.
playing horseshoes
No,
ahead
no,
there.
I'll
We
take
said
a
soft.
soft
You
settle.
said stay politically correct. Let's give it
Ain't no
raw. Give it to us raw.
We need some yeses and some nos.
Yeah, give it
Do
to
you
us
think there's a
raw.
woman out there perfect to fit
He
you?
said no.
I'm
No,
starting
you
to
didn't say
think
no.
no. I'm starting to think no.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
starting
you're starting to
question.
think no, so
Right.
we gonna go no. Do you
So-
think you gonna find her?
I'm starting to
Either
think
or.
no. Same as that. You know, I'm starting to think.
Instead of
But
telling
will
you,
I settle is the question.
When
That's
you
the
settle.
name.
I say you're settling now.
I'm by myself though.
that's a settle. Settle to leave it alone. That's what I did. I left it
Settle.
alone.
But I'm not settled to leave it alone.
That's not what you want. No.
So I'm willing to continue to see if I find her, and if I don't, then will I settle? Yes.
So
I'll
then
take.
you gonna-
Yes.
you
I'll
gonna-
settle. Yes.
You gonna short your list.
Yes.
You
I'll
gonna start.
settle.
You gonna start letting shit.
I'll take a soft settle versus a hard settle.
No, here you go
You want
again.
that soft serve, not that hard. You don't want a spoon to bend the knife, P. You want to
Right,
just go
right,
straight in,
right.
all the way
So you
down.
only gonna bend a little bit.
That
Only a
means
little
you gotta
bit.
set it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Let it
What
out,
about
let
you,
it thaw.
Juan?
You gotta let it thaw. What about
Man,
you,
you
boy?
know what? I thought we put too much faith in people.
No,
That's the
we're
problem.
talking about the world. Do you think there's
It's
a perfect woman for you?
If she's sent to you by God,
I'd ask you all that.
Yeah,
But
Do
if
you
she's
think
perfect,
Okay,
there's
you
somebody
said-
on
you
this
said
earth
yes.
she
that
said
will
consent.
said yes.
that's not
Yes, he's
that
saying
you
yes.
think that would be perfect for you?
Your list, whatever you want to call it.
righteous for me, I'll say. Perfect, no one's perfect. Righteous
For you,
for me, yeah.
not perfect person.
No, not a perfect person.
Not a
but
perfect
like,
No, I take
like
perfect.
brown eyes.
But that compliments you.
Take it.
100%.
Yeah, there you go.
Compliment me,
like.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
I
now
do
let's
believe
change it
that.
up. Okay.
Yes, most definitely.
And you think you'll find her?
I mean, I believe that I believe I found a person like that already. But
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? That
You let her
has nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that you're asking me, do I think you can find it? Yeah, I truly think you can find it. I truly believe I
Okay,
found a
now
person
did you
like
feel
that.
that you settled? Or have you settled? Or
Well, the person
You settle
No, because I mean, here's the thing. You put too much emphasis on people. You know, it's just not. It's just impossible. You have to hope and pray that you just find somebody. That's all. You just better hope and pray you find somebody, or you're gonna be alone. And there's nothing even wrong with being alone. People gotta understand that being alone is probably even better than
But
being
there's
in a
gotta be somebody who
companionship.
compliments you and
Please.
what you do.
I
Right.
found that. Yes, I
And
found
also
some
what they do.
complimentary.
And it just flows smooth.
I think that's
Correct.
close. The reason why I say settle, because if it ain't the one that you feel that is perfect for you, and you ain't found her yet, but you are dealing someone that you feel that ain't your one yet, you're gonna end up settling. That's a
I
settle.
agree with.
But you say if you're not with that one that you feel you ain't found, but you're still out there with someone, and that person ain't the one that you think that fits you, and you
You're
ain't
gonna
found
be
it,
restless.
you're gonna be restless. You're gonna be settled. So I'm saying then you can look at it right there. If this ain't a perfect person or a perfect thing, because I deal with flaws. I say we all have flaws.
We have to be able to
We're
allow
gonna be-
each other
to
allowances
you gonna
for
settle on
everybody's
something.
You
imperfections.
gonna settle on
You
something.
gonna settle on
Here's
something.
the
Right,
thing.
right.
You have to be out of your mind.
I believe there's somebody that's actually everything that you want in this world.
But you think you're gonna fulfill your every need?
I don't think you're gonna find everyone is gonna get to find that person. I believe there's somebody for
I don't think they're
everybody.
out. Yeah, somebody for everybody, but I don't think they're out there.
Where you don't have to put in no effort. It just flows.
But it's
smooth.
just
It
But
is. But guess
finding
what?
that
Don't
Don't
person-
nobody
haystack.
want to
There it
choose
is.
him. His name is your Lord and Savior Yeshua. That's that person. Because if you're looking for that on this earth, you're never gonna
Yeah,
find
that's
it.
what I'm
That's what
saying.
he's telling you. My
Come
thing
in.
is, you have to find. You just have
We got a
to
special guest.
flow
Come in.
with people.
That's a lot.
That's all it's about. You
Sorry.
can't mold
United
nobody.
States of America, we got a special.
We might have a special guest.
Oh, we
We
got
got
a thing
somebody
going
knocking
at
on
the
the
door.
door.
We
We
about
got
to
to
end this
know.
when he come back.
Oh, we about to end this?
Hey, kid,
What's the
hi.
topic?
Nothing.
We're just talking.
Hi.
Hi,
Oh,
Uncle.
end it. Hey,
What's
hey,
up?
end it.
Hi,
Hey, sweet
Uncle.
Janelle.
What's going on,
Nothing.
Lee?
Camera, say hi to the camera.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi, everyone.
And we
Nice to
just
meet
said
you.
that let's ask my niece this question.
My name is Malaysia, aka Jewel.
Do
Well.
well.
She's been on the show before.
Look at this guy.
That's it.
Tell him your name.
Tell him your name,
son.
Saya.
Tell the camera your name.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, there you
Now
go.
let's ask my niece that same question. Hit her with it, Megan.
So, wait.
Do you think
Do you think there's a
Perfect person.
perfect
For
person
you.
for
not a
you?
perfect person like
Not
as
as
in
in
There's three
a
questions.
perfect person, no flaws. I'm saying a person
somebody
that
that fits you, that
compliments
compliments you?
100%.
Just answer the next question.
Do you
Think you'll
believe
find
you'll find them?
Okay.
And if you don't find them, are you willing to settle?
Ooh, that is a great question.
Do you think it's a perfect person for you?
That fits you, that compliments you,
That wear your outfit
that you
fits
like,
you
that
perfect.
fits you, like
It
yeah.
just-
That one outfit.
Yeah.
Not
It
perfect
just
as
lay
in
right on you.
flaws and stuff. You know we're not perfect
Yes.
like that. Okay.
Okay.
I do.
You do.
I do think that.
Then you
Is
think
it
you'll
a
find them?
needle in a haystack?
Do you think you're gonna find it?
You'll find it.
Baby
I do
shark.
feel like it's a needle in the
Baby
haystack.
shark.
You don't feel like you'll find them.
No. I feel like it'll be like, I mean, it will all have to be destined, I guess. I really don't, right now,
There's
at
not a
this
lot of
time, yeah, right now at this time, no, I don't think.
Judging from your experience with men, there's not a lot of them.
No.
My side.
There is not a lot of them.
Okay, so
As I say, there's piss in the dating pool.
Wait,
There's
what?
piss
There's piss
in the dating pool.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of
Go ahead
here.
and elaborate for the people. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Piss in the dating
I like
pool.
that. Piss in that. I
You might
breathe.
swallow some of that nasty water.
Somebody pissing in the pool.
Right.
Somebody
You gonna
nasty ass
get,
pissing
you get in
the
that pool, you gonna get what everybody else get in that dating pool, that same old
There's
piss.
piss in the dating pool.
Okay, last
Do
but
you
not
think
least.
chlorine cleans that?
It's a piss.
Too much
Yeah,
piss.
I mean, it's too,
Too polluted.
I feel like it's too polluted.
So are you gonna settle?
It's a pee-pee pool.
Are you
For
gonna find
me
somebody with a little bit
personally-
of piss on?
Personally, for her.
For me personally,
It's
no.
a pee-pee
I will
pool.
not settle. I think I'm okay with just
What?
being
Being
by
alone?
myself.
That's what, see,
Man.
being alone. That's what one
People,
said.
people don't understand
Right,
that.
right.
Because you gotta think about,
Let
you,
me say something.
you have to be able or be willing to fully accept a lot of BS.
Yeah.
No, I disagree with you on that. Y'all can see my hands.
You
I
have
disagree
to,
with you on
man.
that.
It's a
Because
flaw.
you don't really have to put up BS. Now, if it's not working for you,
Yes.
then you don't have to put up
Well-
with that.
well,
My
yes,
thing is,
that is
don't
true.
put any expectations on anyone. You can't expect a person. All you can do is be yourself.
So that's why it comes up with again.
See my
You're
hand?
going to settle.
You'll settle.
You're
Yeah.
going to settle
I think
regardless.
that's
It'll
a
be a
strong,
settle.
and I'm gonna say it's only a settle if you're thinking you're going to find that pot at the end of the rainbow.
So you're
That's the only time
Exactly.
you're settling.
I
But if you
agree.
realize there is no pot at the end of the rainbow, then you're never settling. You're just finding
You
someone.
know what you're gonna
You
do.
just
know
find
what-
you a
willing to
companion.
You know
You gotta be
getting
willing to
bullshit.
accept a person
You
for
know you
who
getting
they
some
are,
bullshit.
who they
So that's
are.
my point. So I'm thinking if you don't believe there's a pot, then you can't be settling because you know if you have any sense, you know damn well you're not gonna find the
I believe there's a
spouse.
pot, but I'm not looking for it.
See, that's
You're
that
never
greed.
going to find that
Well,
pot.
you need to quit selling that. See, that's that bullshit.
I believe
I
there's a
feel
pot.
that
That's
too,
that
though.
Nah, there ain't no
I'm not-
pot.
It's a
I'm not
paradox
searching for
to
There
it.
ain't no pot. See, that's that
I'm
bullshit.
not
It's a
out here searching
paradox
for it.
to
When
me.
I see the end of the rainbow, I don't go chasing it. I just look and say, it's way over there.
There ain't no pot.
And if it's meant for me, if it's meant for me to get to that pot, then I get to the pot.
And guess what? Some people go way over there thinking
That's
it's a
them people.
pot.
Yeah.
I'm not them people.
You
I know it's a
understand?
pot over there, but I ain't, man, look here. I'm not gonna break
I've
my neck
witnessed
trying
a
to
lot of
find
that.
You
it.
have
right.
to be willing to accept a whole lot from a person that you think is the fit for you. And if you find that person that's fit with you, I believe you're still going to be settling some shit.
It's in some kind of
It's
way.
a paradox. That's why I say it's a paradox.
I'll
What it
it's
is
a temporary settle,
companionship.
but I'm not
So
gonna
guess
learn
what?
trying to settle.
Someone else's thought patterns matter now because it's not a dictatorship.
Yeah.
It's not so much as a settle. What it is it's coming to an agreement to say you're getting ready to align yourself with a whole new country right now, and they have different customs than you.
So you're going to have
So
to
you
settle
have
with
to
someone
not settle, but willing to
Accept.
That's it.
if you want to be with that country.
So that means like, so
But
you
you
got
must-
to
but that
settle
doesn't
with some of
mean
their laws.
Doesn't mean it's the land flowing with milk and honey. That's
No.
what people get confused.
Right.
They
Yeah.
thinking that they're going to find a land flowing with milk and honey.
And that's what I mean
So
by
you
settle.
gotta
You want to
understand.
settle with some of their flaws of what
scavengers
this
out
country
here.
is.
We're scavengers.
You
So
got to
you
settle with
accept
something.
it. You
The
know
one.
it ain't a lot of food.
What's that?
You want to close us
You'll
out?
close it out, one.
Nothing, Malaysia.
You gotta lean into
No,
the
no.
camera.
You gotta lean into the camera.
Go
and
on,
close us
sorry.
out.
All in my cup. That was-
Sorry, Dad.
What's that?
I did. I asked what was in his
You got to
cup.
come down with them.
Well, you know what? I think this is going to conclude a version of shit talking. We
Shit
want to give
talking!
it up for. We want to give it up for all our panel of hosts. Give it up for all of them. Your man too. Give it up.
Yeah.
Young Yo, come on, give it up. Your hands still work. You gotta have high teeth.
Fist blaster.
He said super. Last time he said super fist blaster. Super.
Oh, I got a super
Oh, want to give it up for my beautiful daughter that came in. She was in the neighborhood today. You know, we always have someone that might pop up, and when they do, we give them the option of whether or not they want to come on and share some views on the Shit Talking Podcast.
All right.
That's my little look. That's one of my little grandchildren. Look at his nose.
That's the legacy.
He got his baby shark. You want to give it up for baby? Give it up for baby shark. Show baby shark. Baby shark.
Tell him your name again.
Show baby shark.
Tell him your name again. Tell him your name.
What's your name?
Saya.
That's Saya. Say it to the divided states of America.
Yesiah.
Yesiah? Yeah, give it up for Yesiah. Can we give it up for Yesiah? Hey, baby shark.
Go!
Do we have any final thoughts? Do we have any thoughts, young yo?
If you doing it, it's happening. Get it done.
That's right.
Any final thoughts, your man Truthful?
Love yourself, man. Love skin you in. Don't pretend just to fit in to thyself. Be true-sies.
Be true.
Start with the man in the mirror.
Get that man in the mirror.
In the mirror. Oh yeah.
Fist blaster.
United States of America, you know what I
super
say?
blaster.
Grease your scalp.
Man, it'll dry up on you.
Love is, and guess what?
Even a bald head can get damaged. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it gets
Face
dry.
up, yeah.
I know, even no razors. Any final words from my daughter, my lady? I'm gonna let you get in the camera and say some final words to the people. Is there some final words you might want to leave the people divided states of America with?
My final thought is, if you believe that you struggle with mental health,
Oh, man.
it is not a problem to seek help. That's my
Can we say that
final
again for
thought.
mental health? No, for real, for real.
Seek
Real
help.
talk, sis, real
I mean,
talk.
you know, I personally myself suffered with depression from a personal standpoint.
Me too.
Honestly, to each his own, but the only thing that really brought me out was my Heavenly Father and the prayers of those who really love me, man. It was stronger than any drug I've ever experienced, and I've experienced with a lot of drugs, yo. And it was a worse feeling than anything. I even had near heart attacks because they slipped some bad dope on me. But anyway, it was worse than anything I've ever experienced. That depression and that mental illness is no joke. So
Not a joke.
say it again
Take
to the
care of
United States,
yourself.
please, and don't be afraid to seek help, sister,
Even
brother,
if that means
hotline.
just speaking. That's
Or
it.
talking to
Talking
someone.
about it.
Definitely don't be embarrassed to say.
Talk to
There's your
someone.
final
and-
words.
My final words is always, don't say yes when your black ass really mean no. Like, share, subscribe, and if you
Keep a
don't,
lot of stress down.
fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Bye.
And I'm not joking. Blunts and then I smoke 'em. Call up something that I can poke it. I'm about to have a second. Get your line, see what you up to, girl. She said, waiting on you to roll one up. My two favorite things